Hey folks, it's Lev. Welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, I use he and pronouns. Little update, I did like intense kickboxing, Muay Thai. I don't know what it's called anymore. I'm like blending all these martial arts together, but I kicked the heavy bag intensely and both of my feet are now like bruised, but that's okay. I also did like online shopping for the first time and I bought like two books. One is called Gut. Brief context, I have IBS and all these food intolerances, so I want to understand more about how my gut actually works. So I bought this book, and I also bought this book because I want to understand how my body carries trauma and how I can heal from it. So, two good reads. I'm gonna read those. Today I wanted to talk about, I guess, share my thoughts on you need you the trans debate around dysphoria and how some people agree that you need to have dysphoria to be trans and other people are saying you don't have to have dysphoria to be trans. So I wanted to give my own share my own thoughts on this whole debate thing. So like my stance on this whole thing is more like in the middle. I don't like fully side with either one. So I believe that you don't have to have like medically diagnosed gender dysphoria to be trans, but I believe that, or like medically diagnosed, or go to a mental professional and get it like professionally diagnosed. Like you don't have to have a professional say to you, okay, you have gender dysphoria to be valid as trans. But I do believe that we have to experience some form of disconnect, discomfort, something, even though we may not call it gender dysphoria or have the language to put to how we feel, we have to experience something, some sort of disconnect or something with our assigned sex and gender at birth. So, like, something's not right here. That feeling like, something's not right here. Like, I don't feel fully myself because of because some internal conflicts going on that I might not be fully understanding, or something inside of you that conflicts with your assigned sex and gender at birth. This thing doesn't have to be like biological, be like, oh, I have chest dysphoria, or I have bottom dysphoria, or my voice is making me feel dysphoric. It could be social, it could be cultural, it could be anything, just like something that's sort of indicating to you, like, my assigned sex and gender at birth, I have some sort of conflict with it. Whether it be big conflict, small conflict, something has to be there because from my understanding that's what differentiates transgender or gender diverse people from cisgender people, and we can have a healthy respectful conversation about this in the comments. Like if you don't agree with me or have another viewpoint, I'm more than happy to hear it. We can have respectful discussions about this. It's like we don't need to attack each other. We can try to understand each other's point of views and like, yeah, just be open to hearing other people's thoughts, and I'm very open to hearing what you all think about this whole debate as well. But yeah, I believe you have to experience something. It can like look different, like this, even though it may not be called dysphoria, or we may not have the language to put how we feel. This internal conflict with our sex and gender assigned sex and gender at birth, it can look different for everyone, and that's okay. Like not everyone experiences things identically, and like that's no reason to invalidate one person's experiences. Like everyone's experiences are valid, even if it may be different from other people. Like not having exact experiences as other people doesn't make our experiences invalid. Yep, so in short, I don't believe that you need to have medically diagnosed gender dysphoria to be trans, but you have to experience some sort of internal conflict or disconnect or discomfort, something that is like, ew, something's off because my assigned sex and gender at birth are not me, essentially. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you in the next video.